ceviche style black-eyed peas salad. The delicious flavors of ceviche, but made with black-eyed peas. Sally, that girl, in the kitchen. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sally, that girl, in the kitchen. In today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to make ceviche style black-eyed peas salad. Yes, it is a black-eyed peas salad that comes together in a flash because all of the ingredients are super simple, but the flavor is over the top delicious. It's got that wonderful tang from fresh lime juice, and it's going to be completely reminiscent of a ceviche, but it's completely vegan because there's no fish in this salad. It is ceviche style because it has all of those yummy flavors that are reminiscent of a ceviche, but it is going to be made with black-eyed peas. And it is super yummy, very refreshing, perfect for any time of year, and of course great for the summer months when it's hot and you want something cool and refreshing. And another great thing about this salad is that we eat black-eyed peas during Rosh Hashanah. It's a symbolic food that we serve during that holiday, and this is a perfect recipe that you can serve for Rosh Hashanah, and it doesn't take too much time to put together. It's super easy, super quick, but it's going to satisfy everyone at the table because it's super yummy and surprising, and everyone is going to want to know how you made it. So please send them over to Sally, that girl in the kitchen on YouTube so they can also learn how. So I am super excited to teach you how to make this. So let's not wait another second and let's get started. For today's recipe, you will need 6 15.5-ounce cans of black-eyed peas, which we're going to drain and rinse well. Now keep in mind, this will make a real big batch of my ceviche style black-eyed pea salad. So of course you could cut this recipe in half if you'd like, but I like a big batch because I want to make sure I have enough for both nights of Rosh Hashanah and for plenty of people. You'll also need 2 small yellow onions, 1 whole bunch of cilantro with most of the stems removed, the juice of 3 nicely sized limes, which will equal to about a scant 2/3 cup of juice, 6 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper. You will also need a large bowl. I recommend one that has a lid, or if not, of course, you can use plastic wrap. You'll need a large spoon for mixing, a couple of knives for chopping your yellow onions, your limes, and your cilantro, a cutting board, a lemon squeezer if you have one, or if not, of course, you can squeeze by hand, some measuring spoons, a wet measuring cup, some paper towel, and a colander. So now that we have all of our ingredients and tools together, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is put your colander in your sink and add in all of your black-eyed peas, all 6 cans, and then you're going to rinse them really well. You want to remove the excess liquid that was in the can, and you also want to remove the excess salt, and that way you can control how much salt you add. So just rinse them really well, and then once you've done that, give them a really good shake. We want to get rid of all that excess water, and then what I like to do is grab a couple of paper towels, and I actually go around the colander and just make sure to pat the black-eyed peas down to remove any excess water. Now, once you've dried your black-eyed peas, then what you're going to do is you're going to grab a large bowl and you're going to bring over your colander and you're going to add your black-eyed peas into the bowl. And then we're just going to set that aside for a moment, and we're going to cut off the stems of our cilantro and then chop up our cilantro and our yellow onions. I recommend you chop them up pretty fine into real small pieces. And then you're going to grab your beautiful limes and you're just going to cut those limes in half. And then we're going to squeeze out all of the juice from our limes, de-seed them, of course. And what you're looking for is about a scant 2/3 cup of juice. And then you're going to pour that beautiful, freshly squeezed lime juice right on top of your black-eyed peas. Then you're going to add 6 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper. And then you're going to bring over that beautiful freshly chopped bunch of cilantro and those 2 small yellow onions that you chopped well. And you're going to add all of that in. Just make sure to get all that yumminess into your bowl. And you saw these ingredients could not be more simple, but when you mix this all together and you bring together that onion and the cilantro and that fresh lime juice and just a touch of salt and pepper, you will create the most delicious ceviche style black-eyed peas salad. You're not even going to believe just how yummy this is. And you saw how easy it is to put together. And it is remarkably good and remarkably reminiscent of a ceviche. When you eat it, it's got that same delicious flavor that you would find in a great ceviche. And it's even got that delicious juice, that tiger's milk, that leche de tigre that is so famous in ceviche, that is pretty much drinkable. It's that yummy. But of course, there's no fish in this one because we've made our ceviche with black-eyed peas instead. But I'm telling you, you are not going to miss the fish because it is so crazy good, refreshing, light, a beautiful salad for any time, and it's just really incredibly good. Now, your ceviche style black-eyed pea salad is pretty much ready and can be served just as is right now. But if you have the time, it's amazing when you just cover it, stick it in the refrigerator, and let it chill for a few hours. It becomes all that much better. It just absorbs all those flavors and it just becomes absolutely yummy, and all those flavors marry. You see that beautiful leche de tigre at the bottom? Absolutely delicious. And it's just so refreshing, and when served cool, it's even better. It is so crazy good. I am literally salivating, or should I say salivating at this point. I cannot wait to taste it because it is so yummy. It's really one of my favorite salads. So enough with the admiring. I have waited long enough. It's time to taste this. Always remember to mix it before you serve so you get that delicious tiger's milk. So crazy good. I'm so excited. You see all those little pieces of cilantro and onion running throughout? It's amazing. I am telling you, this is so crazy good, and it is so reminiscent of an amazing ceviche. You're gonna love this. If you are a ceviche fan but want a vegan option, or you just want something with black-eyed peas, this is the way to go. It is so delicious. Everyone is going to go nuts over it. It's so good. I could eat this all day. So good. So didn't I tell you that this ceviche style black-eyed pea salad was going to be super easy to make and super delicious? Well, it is. It is so simple, and you saw we're using canned beans, which makes it super easy, and then we're just chopping some things up, squeezing some lime, and you're good to go. They are so delicious that no one is going to know just how simple this salad is to put together. Of course, they will know if you tell them that they can learn how to make it themselves here on Sally That Girl in the Kitchen on YouTube. And of course, if you yourself are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe because I'm constantly putting out new content, and I have a ton of recipe videos already out. They're separated by playlists to make it a little easier for you, but if you can't find something, you can always reach me on social media. So subscribe here on YouTube, touch that little notification bell, and follow me as Sally That Girl in the Kitchen on Facebook, Instagram, and on Pinterest. And you can also find me as Sally That Girl FL on Twitter, Snapchat, and on TikTok. And of course, I have the Sally That Girl in the Kitchen Amazon store, and I actually have some notebooks that I've put out on Amazon. You can find those when you search Sally That Girl in the Kitchen, notebook or journal. And of course, if you can't find them, I'm happy to share those links with you to help you find them. And I'm going to be making more, so keep your eyes open because I have a lot more video content, a lot more recipe videos coming out, a lot of cute things coming out on my Amazon store. And so keep a lookout for those. And of course, I have no doubt that you're going to love this recipe. Trust me. No, better yet, don't trust me. You're gonna have to try this recipe yourself. And of course, thank you again for watching, for writing sweet comments. I really love to hear from you guys, so thank you so much for that. And I'll see you next time. Sally That Girl in the Kitchen.